Hi guys, Dinner Lady here again. So I'm doing a bit of meal prep for tomorrow because I'm making coq au vin, and you have to marinate the chicken overnight in the red wine and a few other bits and pieces. So I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll bring you down and I'll show you what it is that I've got. So I have whole chicken, which we're going to break down. I couldn't get any round little shallots or little button onions, so I'm going to use these. They're just big spoon onions. I know the taste probably not quite the same, but make do and mend. I've got a celery stick, a carrot and an onion. I've got some thyme, I've got some red currant jelly, I've got a stock cube, I've got some bacon rashers, 2 bay leaves, 3 garlic cloves, some button mushrooms and some red wine.
Mellow.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this away and I'm going to break down the chicken and we'll get that on to marinade. Right, so first thing we're going to do is break up this chicken. So I'll just bring you down. Oh, and I forgot to tell you in the ingredients there's 1 clove as well. Don't know how important that is, but they are strong, so you probably will be able to taste it. So first thing I do is get my chicken up like that. And we need to get rid of this backbone here first. So I'm just going to go down. If you get stuck on a bone, just give it a bit of a wiggle.
That's where the sharpened head comes into play.
Yeah. Ian's just sharpened that one for us. And then we need to just crack it a little bit. Turn it round. Now be very careful with your fingers, mate, because you know,
well out of the way.
If it hits a bone, the knife might slip. I'm doing that all wrong, mate. There we go, that's better. Like I say, if it hits a bit of an awkward one, just give it a bit of a wiggle. You can use kitchen scissors on this as well if you've got any sharp ones, but ours aren't sharp enough. I'm going to try it from the other end now because I've definitely hit something there that it doesn't want to go through. Okay. Bloody bored.
Should I put a towel underneath it? We've been told often enough.
Oh God, I know, I keep forgetting about
And
that.
so do I. Forget every time. Watch your fingers.
Right, and do you know what? I'm going to
Finish it off with them scissors. The I can see they're wearing there.
They probably are, just didn't want to touch anything with me.
What were they?
Oh, no wonder I couldn't find them.
I've just used them. Duh.
Just doesn't want to come away this bit.
Typical, isn't it? How many times have we done this?
No. Nah. Do you know what? You tell you what, I'm just going to quickly do that. Give me this. And you can do it.
I've got the power!
Look at that, straight through. There we go. Tell you what.
It's man's work.
I'll get Ian to wash his hands and then we'll come back to you. Right, so just go back down here. Just break off that little bit at the bottom there. And then that's it. Take your sharp knife. Your hand's slippy now.
You still don't put a towel underneath.
Oh well.
Do you now? What a
Put
light
that
man.
to one side for now. And then just lift up the leg. Find the little bone. And go through there.
Off with the wing.
Always leave a little bit on because it's just another portion. I'm not going to get rid of the wing. Move that out of the way. I'm going to have to wash my hands. My hand's really slippy. So we'll come back to you in a second. Right, so managed to do that. I've put a cloth underneath so they've got 1, 2.
Brownie points for us. We've actually remembered. Eventually.
Go through there. Find the joint. And there's another 2. God, I've got some disinfectant to do mine, haven't I?
Just a bit.
And I need a bigger board. That's what I think.
Yeah, we need. I think we need to invest in a big wooden board there. You know, we could do with one, couldn't we?
Definitely.
Just with a chicken, it makes it all slippery, doesn't it, when you're trying to chop? If you don't get it right first time, it's quite hard to... I think where you're struggling there, just having the weight to push it down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crack through the bone.
This must be one hell of a chicken. How many times have I done this?
I know. Boom.
This knife's a bit big for me as well, mine, so...
Do you want me to do it for you? See? There you go.
Oh, is that thunder again?
Bit of thunder outside. You see, we have got quite an old knife set upstairs. I think it's in the loft now. But that's got like the Chinese cleaver, hasn't it?
Yes.
And that's really good. So we might have to get that back down.
Right, so that's all chopped up there. I'm just going to chop up the veggies. Now these are just for the marinade, so don't even need to peel it. Just going to pop those in there. So this is going to be marinating overnight. And pop the clove in, the 2 bay leaves in, and I'm just going to crush this garlic down. Hey, I don't know what's the matter with me today.
Just bang it. If it's only for the marinade, it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, just as long as you
just
get
to release it, isn't it?
Flavour out.
Some sad garlic cloves, them are they?
Just got them from Lidl today, did we? Right, also got some thyme. And move that up. And the rest of this bottle of red wine.
Bottle of Merlot. Not exactly my sort of tip of weenie.
No, we don't.
Cooking.
Yeah, we only ever buy it for cooking, don't we?
We don't do red wine, like, not for me.
I'm just gonna.
Everybody's different, I suppose, but nah.
And get the chicken in.
Put your hands in there.
Make sure everything's all mixed in. And then what I'll do is I'll cling film that, and that'll go into the fridge overnight, and then we'll finish it off tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Right, so that's been marinating overnight. I've just took it out of the fridge about half an hour ago to bring it back up to room temperature. So I'm just going to put that to one side for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop up some bacon. Get that on. I want to have that crispy in the bottom for the taste. Just got 3 slices of bacon there. Just can use lardons. To be honest, if I'd remembered them yesterday, I probably would have done. But bacon's just as nice. Just get this nicely chopped up. I'm going to render some of this fat out of it. So just get that straight into the pan. I'll move that out of the way for 1 minute. Give your knife a quick wash, you need that. And I'll get the rest of the stuff on the go. I'm just going to give this a bit of a stir. Right, so I've got my spring onions out. Get rid of all of them bits. Just want to lightly cut off the stalk, but I want to keep it intact like that. And just have that. Like that. I'm going to use these for something else. If you have any papery bits or anything, just take them off. Right, so I'm just going to carry on and do the rest of these. Right, so I've done all them onions and I'm just going to take these bits of bacon out of here, leave the fat in, and all that bits on the bottom is just all flavour. Come on. That's it. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the onions in now. Turn it up a bit. And also I want in the mushrooms. I'm just getting the smaller ones out. However big or little mushrooms that you want. Okay. Just brown them up a little bit. Right, so now I'm just going to bring this over here. Now I am going to deal with the chicken. That's all that's come out of the onions. Sorry, I didn't have bit more. We'll get the pieces of chicken out. They don't look very appetising at the moment. Oh. Smells lovely actually, really smells nice. Right. And one more bit. There we go. I'm going to strain this liquid out because this is going to go into the coq au vin as well, but I'll just move it to one side. Check on these. Looking lovely as well. So I'm just going to take these out. Just twist you back around again there. I'm just going to take these out. Just started to colour up a little bit. A little bit of kitchen roll, and I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there. Just going to dab these quickly just to get the excess off and put the chicken in. Right, so that's the second lot browned off now. Oh, there we go. Some lovely colour on there. Now it's just a matter of putting the bacon, the onions and the mushrooms back in. Any resting juices as well, you can go in. The marinade, the red wine and all the aromats and everything all go in. And then we also have 500 ml of chicken stock. So I know you have to marinate it overnight, but once it's marinated then it's a pretty easy, and then that just cooks like that with the lid on for about half an hour and then the lid off just to thicken up the sauce. Oh, what I forgot to put in as well is a little bit of breadcrumb jelly. That's if I can open the jar. Come back to you in a sec. Right, so I'm getting Ian to open this for us because I couldn't do it. I'm just going to put a couple of dessert spoons of that in there and that'll just melt into that. Like I say, this will just go for about an hour altogether. Half an hour with the lid on, half an hour with the lid off. Just on the stove top, so it's easy enough to do. So I'll bring you back in about 30 minutes. Right, so while that's actually cooking, I'm going to use the red cabbage that I had left over from the coleslaw the other day, and I'm going to do a bit of braised red cabbage. So first off, I'm going to use some of the onion stalks that just came off them onions, and just cut these down a little bit, and the ones that's gone all over the floor. I haven't got a load of red cabbage here, so I'm just using about that much of these. Put them to one side. And I'm going to get a bit of butter to go into the bottom of my saucepan. Just a little knob of butter. And then we'll pop the onions in to start, just to soften off. And then just want to quite thinly slice the red cabbage This is going to be sort of a sweet and sour, so I'm going to put an apple in there, which will break down, and vinegar, water and sugar, and that's about it. So it's going to cut through the acidity. The acidity will cut through the richness of the stew. So I'm just going to carry on with this, and then we'll get that into the pan. Right, so I've got the red cabbage in the pan there now, and I've got the apple chopped up, so that's just going to go in. And I have 50 millilitres of red wine vinegar, and then I want another 50 mils of water. Just go in there like that. And I also want a dessert spoonful of demerara sugar. That's the only brown sugar I've got. Maybe it's just a tad more. Just let that slowly go down. I'll pop a lid on that, and then that'll cook for around about the same time as the Coq Au Vin. Right, so I've just got a little bit of mash on there, a couple of little Yorkshire puddings, some of the red cabbage, and now the Coq Au Vin. Get some of the chicken breasts there, and you want a few of the veggies on there as well, mushrooms, some bacon, some gravy. Right, and most of the time I've not really done much, just literally put it in the pot and let it cook on its own. So I'll get Ian in and we'll have a bit of a taste. Right, so there it is all together.
Lovely.
Yep, so now Ian's going to have a bit of a taste.
Oh yes, it's triple tea time. Right, I've got to try the chicken first. Look at that. Whoa, yummy.
My granddaughter's in the other room and she's on her second plate.
Yeah, she's on a second portion. That's nice and moist. You can see, and it tastes. Believe it or not, it has picked up the wine flavour. There's one of the onions. I love baked. I used to love a baked onion.
Yeah.
They look so sweet then. I love that. Right, braised cabbage. Might have that for a long time. Let's try that. Again, sweet as anything. Really, really nice. Now, anybody that knows me knows I'm not a mashed potato person, but I can eat man's mashed potato because it's always perfect. Oh. Creamy mash. And these little mini Yorkie puds, just made in a little silicone mould, weren't they?
Yeah.
In the air fryer. Perfect. That is banging. So I'm going to finish this off. So again, thanks for watching and subscribing, liking and commenting. Sunday afternoon, I'm going to go might watch my rugby this afternoon. Our team's playing, so yeah, we'll catch you very, very soon.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Au revoir.